Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Scavenger. Welcome to today's video. I am trying out a game that was recommended to me by one of you, and I've actually had a few games that have been recommended over the past couple weeks, but I've been writing them down, making sure I don't forget them, and I got a few of them actually downloaded, but this one's the first one I'm going to try out. It's called Crimson High. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and check this game out together. Okay, the developer's introduction took 1,000 years. Curious, isn't it? A young girl running for her life, chased by an unknown terror. Will she live? Or will she perish? Let's find out, shall we? Oh no, it seems like she slipped and fell. What a poor little lady. And what is this creeping up behind her? Is it a friend? Or is it something more malicious? There may be a chance for her, you might think. What if she stands up real quick, you might think. But also maybe you don't and you just wait for the inevitable. Like most people would. What did that have to do with... What's going on here? I feel like that had nothing to do with anything. Okay. Well, we're here now. I have no clue what the first part of that little introduction was. Because we're not there anymore. Maybe she... You know what? Whatever. Let's continue playing. I can't judge yet. We just started. Anyway, this is me. I'm 24 years old, 184 centimeters tall, and I grew up with my dad here in Akimura. It's a mid-sized city in the middle of Japan. He and I were best pals during my childhood and even my teenage years. He taught me most everything I know, and I admire him a lot. Sadly, I never got to know my mother beyond what my old man told me about her, since she was a victim of a cruel murder just days before I was born. Oh, days after I was born. I questioned that for a second. Since she was a victim of a cruel murder just days after I was born. Everything my dad told me about it, which really wasn't much when I was old enough, lit a fire in me that kept growing and growing. As soon as I had a chance, I decided to enroll in a local police academy to become a cop myself. I had to know what happened to her, maybe even find the murderer myself. So far, I had no chance to, though. School and work kept me busy enough. But enough of that for the moment. My hobbies include reading, meditating, and taking long walks through nature. Oh, and also looking at corpses, I guess. Not simultaneously, though. That's a huge no-no. But since I recently got my promotion to detective, it is rather handy because we get to see a lot of those. Corpses, I mean, not promotions. It took me 3 years and a buttload of overtime to get where I am now. But now I've got my first murder case in a high school, so everything's good. Well, for me at least. Young girl's probably not that happy. Well, with being dead and all. Apparently got mauled while being at her school last night. So yeah, that's a bummer. But it is my first murder case, so good for me anyways, I suppose. And now it's time to take off. Crimson High, the victim's high school, is a few kilometers away on the other side of Akimura's downtown, and I've got a date there in 30 minutes. I was told I'll meet her teacher there. I step out and immediately feel invigorated by the cool air of this morning in early May. Summer has yet to show its face around here to make going out in just a t-shirt possible. Walking at my usual brisk pace, I make my way over to the school where Miss Terauchi is waiting for me. I didn't get too much information about this case beforehand and don't know what I should expect to see there. Security, good. Yo, sir, may I ask your name? Morning, my name is... Well, Ren, it already said it. We'll just go with it. Ren Abuki, I think. Ah, I've been informed of your arrival. Miss Terauchi is waiting for you in the courtyard behind me. See? That's her. Seems to be rather young. Correct, sir. Well, I guess I should go meet her then. You do that, sir. I'll keep standing here. All right. Thank you for your help. Anytime, sir. All right. With her seemingly being engrossed in her phone, I decided to stop a few meters away as to not spook her and address her from there. Miss Terauchi? Yes? As soon as she looks up from her phone, I'm happy to see that she's the one I'm meeting with today. I had a hunch that she was an attractive woman when I saw her from afar, but damn. Thank you, Miss Terauchi. You truly are a beautiful sight. Her eyes linger on my body, and I suddenly feel like prey. But two can play this game, Miss Terauchi. Aha. Is that her first name? Oh, you must be the detective. Call me Tuuka, please. Miss Terauchi makes me feel old, which I'm obviously not, right? Yes, obviously. Tuuka. Tuuka it is. Is it I don't know how to pronounce these Japanese names. I'm just going to call her Tuka. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I'm going with. I'm Detective Ren Ibuki from the Western Nakamura Police Department. You can call me Ren, though. Sure, Ren. Shall we? Or do you want to take another look? Oh, she caught me doing that, huh? Can I? Sure. Really? No, it's fine. I'm here for a reason, after all. Go ahead. As you wish, Ren. Oh, look at her wiggling her booty. Interesting attitude for somebody who's about to lead me to a crime scene. But I guess distracting yourself with banalities is a common way to deal with the tough reality. Her butt is really neat, though. Does she swing her hips like that on purpose? Probably, right? I shake my head to force my thoughts away from the rear in front of me and follow its owner. Tuka leads me through the school and up to the 3rd floor. Even from a floor below, I can smell blood and something else that I can't quite place. Here we are, Ren. This is where it happened, as you can quite clearly tell. I nod and take a broad look around. Looking at things in detail comes later. Then I close my eyes and concentrate on my other senses. My sense of smell in particular. It smells sweet, foul, decay, most likely. The girl was killed only a few hours ago, though. And with it being rather cold in here, thanks to the AC, the decay shouldn't have progressed this far yet. I make a mental note of it and open my eyes. Right. Can you tell me exactly when this happened? We're not too sure about the time, no, but it has to be at some point between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. last night. Does anyone know why the girl was here at night? Not as far as I know. You'll have to ask some of her classmates. Maybe they can tell you more, but they were told to stay home for the day. That gives our janitorial squad time to clean up here as soon as you're done. Yeah, that's not unexpected. I'll speak with each of them over the next few days then. What was the victim's name? Chika Clemens from class 3C, my class. Foreign family name, interesting. Possible lead? I kneel down to inspect the scene closer. Marks on the floor and wall, blood splattered in an upward pattern, signs of a struggle along the hallway. Not sure how, but Chika most likely wasn't killed with a common weapon. It looks more like being torn apart by a feral beast of some sort. Maybe a cougar? But why would there be a cougar in the high school in the middle of town? Nope, wrong kind of cougar. Moving on. After inspecting everything for a moment longer, I get up and face Tuka again. She observes me closely while waiting patiently for me to finish my work. Alright, I've seen enough. Any idea of what happened? Not yet. I'd like to ask you some questions, though. Can we go somewhere quiet? Sure, yeah. I've got something in mind. Follow me, Ren. Tuka then leads me to a door at the end of the hallway. I can see how the tension leaves her body the further we walk away from the gruesome scene. Here, we can talk in the library. Yeah, this'll do. Tuka gestures to a couple tables with a few chairs each. Great, grab a seat then. I sit down and take my notebook out, ready to write down anything she throws at me. Tuka sits opposite me and looks at me expectantly. So what do you want to know? A wild animal and a strange man. Two possible culprits presented to me on a silver platter. Something smells foul, and it's not just a crime scene. What else? What? Anything about Bigfoot or little green guys? Har har, very funny, Ren. No, that's all I can think of. Right. Weird. I guess I'll just have to investigate her claims further. I make note for myself about Tuka's strange behavior. Well, that should be it for the moment. Thank you, Tuka. Anytime, Ren. Now then, what would you say is... I get interrupted as a young girl walks into the room, oblivious to our presence. Oh, Miko. What are you doing here? The girl stops in her tracks and turns to Tuka. Huh? Oh, Miss Terauchi, I didn't see you there. I just wanted to get something I left here last time. Now that we have today off, I thought I might as well study for a test in my... Oh, I see. Tuka chimes in, interrupting the girl Miko mid-sentence. Why though? Alright, well, but be quick about it. Mr. Ibuki and I are in the middle of an important conversation. Who? Tuka looks at me and then back at the girl named Miko. Oh. While she awkwardly stands around, I let my eyes wander all over her. Hold on, what? Slender but feminine and incredibly cute. Before my thoughts stray too far, I decide to address her. Hey there. Are you one of Chika's classmates? Seemingly paralyzed, she stands before me and barely manages to nod. My name's Ren Ibuki. I'm the detective investigating the unfortunate incident from last night. Silence and a bashful stare. Come on, Miko. Don't be rude. Introduce yourself. My name is Miko Minami. I'm 18 years old and my favorite animal is a tree. Gathering her introverted power, Miko manages to form a coherent sentence telling me about herself. Oh, nice to meet you, Miko. I'd like to talk to you about Chika at some point in the next few days. Would that be alright with you? Great. Can I contact you through Miss Terauchi? Tuka sighs. Sure. I'll let you know, Miko. May I go now? I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye. Wasn't there something you wanted to... Before Tuka can finish her sentence, Miko already ran off. Alright, bye, Miko. She laughs. Shy girl, huh? Indeed. Although I haven't seen her this bashful before. I wonder why that is. Alright, anyways, I think we can finish up here for the moment as well. If you don't have anything else for me, that is. I've got some questions, but they are more of a personal nature, so I think I'm good for the moment. Alright, as you wish. Thank you for answering my questions though, Tuka. You've been rather helpful. Don't mention it, Ren. Actually, let me give you my number. She grabs a sheet of paper and writes something on it. Here. She slides the paper over to me. In case you have more questions or need someone to do some more investigative work with. She winks at me. I'll be sure to remember that. Thanks. I'd like to take a look around up here now, to see if I can find something of interest. Sure, I expected as much. Feel free to look where you want. I'll have to leave you to it though. Gotta be somewhere, you know. If you need any help, our nurse should be in the infirmary, I think. If not, just text me. That's alright. Thanks again, Tuka. Anytime, detective. Both of us stand up and exit the library. Outside, Tuka roughly explains this floor's layout to me before taking her leave. My eyes linger on her butt for a moment as she walks away until she rounds the corner. Now, I'm left to my own devices and can investigate the third floor some more. Where should I go? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is just the tip of the iceberg on this game. If you want to see more of it, you can let me know by smacking the like button, subscribing to the channel, putting comments down. I appreciate the recommendation. So thank you for that. I will get into some more games that have been recommended to me. And, we'll at least touch on them. Whether I get to play them more or not, I don't know. But we'll at least touch on the games that you all have recommended. So thanks again. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Like I said already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.